Hi, in this video, I'm going to go over my top 5 POS systems that will save you time, save you money, and a whole lot of headache. Now, I have been in business for a very long time, and I have stretched across the internet spending my time, my money, and gaining some experience along the way to provide these for you. Now, I was looking at many different things such as features, cost, if they have a free trial, and as well as interchangeability, and will they work with my other systems that I use, such as my CRMs as well. Well, stay tuned and look in the description below, and you're going to find some free trials for you and some discounts that will actually help you save additional time and money, and you can check to see which ones that you like better. So let's get started with number 1 on the top POS systems for your business in 2022. Alright, so the first one's going to be Square. Let's talk about some things that I like a lot about this. Now, the baseline POS is free. There's no monthly subscription fees at all, and this is really, really great. And there's no long-term contracts, and you can cancel it any time. It has tools for retail, professional services, and restaurants, and it has a free integrated e-commerce site as well. Some of the things that did turn me off of Square, though, is that it's locked into Square for payment processing. There's limited phone support, and the vendor management requires third-party integrations. Now, let's talk about why I really chose this for number 1. So the independent craft and service businesses, brick and mortar retail, e-commerce businesses, food and beverage businesses, restaurants and appointment-based business works great for this. Now, it does not support, so there's a high-risk business here. Monthly software fee, of course, it's free, but they do have a premium account for $60. The enterprise, custom quoted, of course. Now, there is 0 installation fees, and it's do-it-yourself. The contract length, month to month. So if you are looking for in-processing fees, there is 2.6% plus 10 cents for this processing fees, and the online processing fee is 2.9 plus 30 cents. So it's a little bit more. Okay. So now we have number 2. Number 2 is going to be Shopify. Why Shopify for number 2? There's a 14-day free trial. It has a smart omnichannel and inventory tool. It's easy to use, very intuitive for the interface, and it's best-in-class e-commerce. Now, the things that will kind of turn you away from this is that the offline mode can be a little bit glitchy. There is a free POS that has limited features though, so even though that it's free, you're going to be limited what you can do. The POS subscription requires e-commerce subscription, so prices can actually add up on you, which is kind of, well, deteriorating in as far as trust. Now, it does support businesses like e-commerce, multi-channel retail businesses, your restaurants, re-commerce platform only, and there's no restaurant POS tools. Now, it does not support, so there's high-risk businesses it doesn't support. It doesn't support brick-and-mortar restaurants as well. Now, the software, so the fee that's required for monthly is the basic is $29. The Shopify, $79, and advanced is $299. There is a monthly POS software fee, so Lite is included with the e-commerce subscription, but the Pro is $89 per location. Of course, there's no installation fee. It is do-it-yourself. And there are options for month-to-month, annual, or multi-year for your contracts. So if you're doing in-person processing fee, with the basic is 2.7%. Shopify version is 2.5%, and the advanced is 2.4%. If you're doing it online, the online processing fees is 2.9 plus the 30 cents. For number 3, I have Lightspeed. Some of the positive notes for Lightspeed is that it has a detailed inventory and analytics. It's rather robust, and it has an integrated e-commerce platform. The 24/7 customer support and onboarding is honestly really great, and plus there's a 14-day free trial. Some of the drawbacks to this, however, are that the user interface can actually take time to learn, so it's not as smooth as I would like for it to be. Now, it can get pricey for small businesses as well, so watch out for that. And the shipping integrations are limited, so if you're trying to ship, don't expect that you're going to have a full range of tools. Now, the supported business types for here are like brick and mortar retailers, multi-channel retailers, food and beverage businesses like your bars, your coffee shops. It has a full service and quick service restaurants and golf courses, of course. but it doesn't support high-risk businesses. Now, there is a software fee of $69 to $289, which actually varies by the POS type, the payment processor, and the payment plan. There isn't an installation fee, and the contract length is for 1 year. If you're speaking about fees though, the in-person processing fee for the Lightspeed payments is 2.6% plus 10 cents, and other processors actually vary. Now the online processing fee, of course that Lightspeed goes back to 2.6 plus 30 cents, and the same thing applies that the processors actually vary as well. Okay, now we have number 4. Number 4 is Toast. Now Toast has free starter POS. You can pay as you go, and that lets the restaurants actually buy 2 POS terminals for no upfront cost, which is really great. I truly like that. It does have robust restaurant inventory with purchase order management, and it has flexible online ordering and delivery tools. Now, the drawbacks to this one, however, are you are locked into Toast for payment processing, and you have a 2-year contract. So you're not able to just jump and decide, so you must sign this contract with them. Now, it does operate on proprietary hardware, and that's also one thing that actually turned me against this. So it supports quick service and full service restaurants, your food and beverage businesses, bars, and coffee shops. So typically it stays mostly to the restaurant business. It doesn't support the retail businesses, service businesses, or the high-risk businesses. There is the software fee, but not for the starter plan. The starter standard is $69, the essentials is $165, and you can get a custom quote. The installation fee, it is optional, but it does start at $250. There's a contract length, while we were speaking about this, 2 years, and the in-person processing fees is pay-as-you-go is 2.99% plus 15 cents, and the standard is 2.49% plus 15 cents. But the online processing fees, I couldn't find for those. Alright, the last one on the list, but not the least, is going to be Vint. Now, it has a 14-day free trial. You can choose for built-in or third-party payment processing, and the checkout features are flexible. It also has built-in loyalty, store credit, and layaway as well. And a good thing that I liked about this is age verification tools, and it has that flexible processing support. So some higher risk businesses are accepted here. The drawbacks here is e-commerce functions require integration, the reporting is rather basic, and it doesn't have integrated email marketing. Now, if we're speaking about the supported business types, brick and mortar retailers, multi-channel retailers like your third-party integrations, is only available through them. Now, in some high-risk businesses, but it doesn't support food and beverage businesses or restaurants. Now, the monthly software fee does vary by processor type, and whether you pay annually or monthly. There is no installation fee, and there is a contract length of 1 year. There is in-processing fees that varies by the processor as well, and it has built-in processing is by Lightspeed payments. Now, the same thing also applies for online payment system as well. Now, I've dug across this, I spent my time, I spent my money to bring you these top 5 POS systems that's going to save you some money, that's going to give you that functionality, and give you that freedom that you really need. So jump in the description below, try out the free trials, and take some discounts on the ones that don't have that to offer. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.